Eala Tjen Open doubles campaign in Abu Dhabi. Filipino tennis ace Alexandra Eala and fellow Southeast Asian Eala Tjen of Indonesia faced the Canadian-French duo of Leylah Fernandez and Kristina Mladenovic at the Abu Dhabi Open doubles in the United Arab Emirates Tuesday. Time of the round of 16 match is yet to be determined as of writing. Ranked 135th in doubles, Eala lost sore action in the pair game at the just-concluded Australian Open. Eala and Brazilian partner Ingrid Martins fell to the Japanese-Polish tandem of Shuko Ami and Magda Linette 6-7, 3, 6-2, 3-6 in the opener. Tjen and Polish Katarzyna Pitta suffered the same fate, yielding to the Australian duo of Daria Kasatkina and Irina Rodionova 6-1, 4-6, 4-6. World number 47 Tjen is facing world number 25 Fernandez for the second time in 2 weeks, having stunned the 23-year-old Canadian at the Australian Open singles opener 6-2, 7-6, 1. The 23-year-old Tjen, who is ranked 67th in doubles, bowed out in the second round after falling to Czech Karolina Pliskova 4-6, 4-6. In the same tournament, Eala succumbed to American Alicia Parks 6-0, 3-6, 2-6 in the opening round. Eala and Tjen are expected to have a tough time against Fernandez and Mladenovic, who are ranked 68th and 55th in the doubles category, respectively. Mladenovic is also a doubles specialist, being a former world number 1 and having won 30 titles including 6 Grand Slams. On the singles side, the 32-year-old is a former world number 10 and is currently 1,030th. Eala was set to face Turkish Zeynep Sönmez in the singles round of 32 Monday night, while Tjen was set to clash against Australian Maya Joint Monday afternoon. Meanwhile, Eala climbed to a new career-high 45th at the official Women's Tennis Association (WTA) rankings Monday morning. Eala made the leap from her previous high 49th. "I'm working hard," the 20-year-old Eala said. "My team is working hard and we're working hard to maintain the level that I'm at and working even harder to go deeper and higher into the rankings inch by inch." Eala has a total of 1,163 points in the rankings, still led by Belarusian Arina Sabalenka, who has 10,990, Polish Iga Swiatek, 7,978, Kazakh and newly crowned Australian Open champ Elena Rybakina, 7,610, American Amanda Anisimova, 6,680, and another American Coco Gauff, 6,423, round out the top 5. Eala faces world number 79 Zeynep Sönmez of Turkey in the round of 32 in Abu Dhabi. Eala lost to eventual champ Camila Osorio of Colombia, 4-6, 4-6, in the quarterfinals of the inaugural Philippine Women's Open last Thursday. From rivals to teammates, Eala and Tjen's doubles campaign ignites in Abu Dhabi. In the sun-baked courts of the Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open, a compelling story of rivalry, resilience, and regional pride unfolds, not just through blistering serves and baseline rallies, but in the unexpected partnership between two of Southeast Asia's brightest tennis talents, Alexandra Eala of the Philippines and Eala Tjen of Indonesia. This year's edition of the WTA 500 event in the United Arab Emirates capital hasn't only drawn household names from around the tennis world. It has also become a stage for emerging stars to redefine their ambitions. Among them, Eala and Tjen stand out, not simply for their individual rankings or achievements, but for the story their doubles pairing tells, how competition can become collaboration, and how the spirit of Southeast Asian tennis is growing bolder on the global stage. A match made on hard courts and history. At first glance, the idea of Eala and Tjen teaming up might seem surprising. After all, their relationship had largely been built in the arena of competition, not coordination. They have faced each other as singles opponents on the pro circuit, most notably at the WTA 250 São Paulo Open in Brazil, where Tjen won in straight sets, their rivalry emblematic of regional promise and contrasting styles. Yet that shared competitive past laid the foundation for a partnership rich with potential. When the doubles draw for Abu Dhabi was released, Eala and Tjen were placed together, not out of convenience, but out of strategy. Both understood that pairing up was more than just forming a lineup. It was a chance to showcase the rising standard of Southeast Asian tennis on a stage populated by established global stars. Facing Goliaths in the opening round, their campaign opened with a vastly challenging draw. Waiting for them in the first round was a formidable duo, Leylah Fernandez, the Filipino-Canadian former Grand Slam singles contender, and Kristina Mladenovic, the French veteran decorated with multiple Grand Slam doubles titles. For any pair, this was no ordinary opener. It was a baptism by fire. Fernandez brings powerful baseline strokes and tactical acumen that belie her age, while Mladenovic's experience and net skills have made her one of the most feared doubles specialists in the world. That Eala and Tjen would be testing themselves against this combination in their very first match is a testament to the competitive environment of WTA 500 tournaments, where every round feels like a final and every point demands sharp focus. But beyond the daunting names and the pressure of the occasion, the pairing carried something else into the court. Pride. Not just personal, but regional. For fans across Southeast Asia, seeing two of their own step up together against global stars is a moment of genuine representation, a reminder that the region's tennis journey is far from fringe. Eala, riding momentum into the UAE. For Eala, this doubles campaign is part of a larger narrative of breakthrough. Already riding high on a career-best WTA ranking of number 45 in singles, a milestone achieved through strong showings in tournaments like the ASB Classic, Australian Open, and her home WTA 125 event, she entered Abu Dhabi with momentum on her side. Her singles schedule in the tournament has her facing Turkey's Zeynep Sönmez in the opening round, a familiar opponent whom she has beaten before in ITF competition. That match, though separate from doubles, sets the tone for her overall campaign in Abu Dhabi, confident, battle-ready, and eager to carve deeper into the draw. Yet what makes Eala's presence here particularly engaging isn't just her game, it's her evolution. Once a junior standout and former world number 1 in juniors, she has steadily translated promise into professional achievement, rising through the ranks with a blend of power, finesse, and tactical growth. Abu Dhabi, with its desert winds and intense competition, offers the next chapter in that ascent. Tjen, the underdog with a spark. Opposite Eala in nationality but much closer in career trajectory is Janice Tjen, an Indonesian powerhouse whose own rise has been marked by fierce tenacity. Her run to the Sao Paulo quarterfinals last year and wildcard appearances on the tour reflect a player steadily staking her claim among the elite. Unlike Eala, whose singles ranking has edged into higher tiers, Tjen's journey has been a reminder of how grit and tactical unpredictability can surprise even the most seasoned competitors. That she was able to secure a wildcard into Abu Dhabi's main draw speaks to her growing reputation, and to the belief that she can challenge expectations, both in singles and now alongside Eala in doubles. The alchemy of partnership. What happens when two rivals become teammates? Doubles in tennis is a discipline of harmony, where individual talent must mesh with rhythm, trust, and